Hey guys, it's Amy Jo, and I'm going to be making another jelly print today. Today I'm going to be using primary red, primary yellow, and I can't read that, some type of an orange. The print is too small. So we're going to start with orange today, and this gel print is going to go into my journal, my art journal. This looks really light. And I'm just wondering if I should, let's see, we'll just experiment. I was thinking maybe I needed to add more paint, but you know what? Let's just go for it. All right, let's see what we've got. I still see some orange here. I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit so it will pick up the rest of the orange. It's also picking up the ghost from the last print that I did. Got all kinds of stuff. I can see some yellow and green and brown. And then of course we have the white from the mat that pulled the paint off, the gel plate. Next we're going to use primary red. Maybe I'll use a little bit more. Okay, this is one of my favorite things to use. It's just thread. And it's so fun because, ooh, it just looks really, really neat. I'm gonna do half of it with another mask. Yeah, so I love using thread. I love the way the prints look with it. And here we go. I've also been having a lot of fun making my own mats. I just use cardboard and an X-Acto knife for things like this. For things like this, I use cardboard and self-adhesive foam. And I cut the foam strips out and put them on here. If you see these two next to each other, they're like negative space and positive space. So this circle was here, this was here. They don't line up, but like this cutaway is this. And they have two different, very different looks. I should actually do a video showing that. So it's really interesting. One takes away paint and one leaves paint. Oh yeah, this is gonna look cool. Okay. Oh, there's still a lot of red paint left behind. See all that red paint? That means that my paint was too thin and it dried before I could get my paper down. But that's okay, because it's gonna leave behind this really cool ghost. So now I'm gonna let that dry for a few minutes. And then I'm gonna do the primary yellow. And I'm gonna do a little bit of masking, not much though, because I want all of this to be filled up with yellow, but I'm gonna do a tiny bit with just some little dots. Okay, so do we think this is dry? Let's test it. It's not dry. We're gonna leave it for a minute. Okay, we're ready for our yellow. I'm actually debating about removing any of the yellow. I'm not sure I'm going to because I already have this really cool ghost on here. And the ghost and the yellow together might be really interesting. So I think I'm not going to use a mask. Okay, here we go. Oh, I just ripped that page right out of my journal. Okay, well, oops. How did I do that? What a bummer. I'm gonna let this sit for a minute, but here's an idea of what it will look like. It's very messy because you can see my gel plate is dirty, the gel plate cover is dirty. I must have just gotten that too close and ripped it. But you know what I can do? I can cut it and place it right back in the journal. That's never happened before. Oh, I see what happened. I got the binder too close to the print, so when I turned it, it ripped it. Okay, so there's a lesson learned. So here is our messy little print. I actually really love it. And I'll cut this end off and I'll use it to journal with. I'm going to quickly take the ghost off of this. Let me grab some paper. Okay, I just want you to see how cool this is. So I'm going to use the primary red and just very quickly cover the plate with a fairly thin coating. It needs to be thick enough to pull up the ghost. Shall we see if it's dry? So far so good. It looks like it's pulling off really nicely. Probably gonna leave my jelly plate nice and clean. Okay, interesting. That will be a really cool background for something. Okay, now let's figure out what to do with this print. I cut the edges off. So one idea would be to do this. Another idea, I could fold this in half, adhere one side to it, and it could be like a note, but I don't know, I don't want to lose all of the print. I think it's so cool looking. Okay, I have a fun idea, I think. I'm going to cut this into strips. And I'm not going to be too fussy about the size of the strips. I'm not going to measure them and make sure they're the same width or anything like that. And then I'm going to cut some of these a little shorter. And here's the idea. What if I take some of these and do some weaving with them? like this and do a woven, I can't talk, I can't talk and weave at the same time. We do a little woven, what would we call it? A little woven art print, a little woven journal entry. Something like that. Let me get some glue and that will help. Wait a minute, this is going to be tricky. We have to do the pieces like this, the long pieces down, and then weave into them. Okay, now those should stay put. But they're not going to. Okay, gonna have to cut some more. This looks cool. Oh yeah, I'm really into this. Okay, it wasn't at all what I had in mind or what I had planned for, but I really like it. I hope you guys do too. Hope to see you back here soon. Have a good day. Bye.